Greetings, everyone, and welcome to the S52 ISFL Draft. I am your ISFL HO Commissioner, Darkness Rising, and I thank you all for being a part of the league and being a part of one of the most exciting nights of our entire organization here of a community. Um, going to your big league team if you're a recreate, you get to see if you go back to your friends, get a new area to go explore. For rookies, see where you end up, meeting a whole bunch of new people. It's always a lot of fun. With me today, I have a couple of GMs who will be reading out picks for teams, and they can introduce themselves now.
I'll go first. Hi there, I'm AJ. I will be reading for the Orange County Otters, the Yellowknife Wraith, and the Baltimore Hawks.
Hello, I am Gadget. I will be reading for many teams. These teams are Austin, the Black Forest Brood, Honolulu Hahalua, New York State Silverbacks, and the Sarasota Sailfish.
Hi, everybody. I'm T Money. I'm one of the GMs for the New Orleans second line. I will be reading for New Orleans, Colorado, and San Jose.
What's poppin'? It's your boy Triceracop. I am reading for the Osaka Kaiju, the Cape Town Crash, and the Arizona Outlaws.
Thank you. So this draft consisted of 40 picks, so it shouldn't take us too long to go through. At the end of the day, your draft position doesn't matter. You could be MVP, Hall of Famer for Mr. Irrelevant, or one overall. Everyone has the same chance to earn TPE, earn money around the league. So don't let it disparage you, let it motivate you. And with that, we can move on to the first pick of the draft.
And with the first pick of the draft, the Orange County Otters select Gerald Chuprig, safety, Dallas. Chuprig has been my target in this draft from the day that he joined my prospect bowl team. I absolutely love the energy he brought to the Fayetteville Mambas. Shout out Mamba gang. And the new create spark was absolutely lit inside of him. He is an absolute media machine and drops bars like no other on every single media piece. Expect weekly diss tracks to drop against our opponents and beware of his play on the field, because when he is not behind the mic, he is sitting in wait for the perfect opportunity to lay out your best receiver. We're so excited to bring Danick into Oko and cannot wait to see what the future holds.
Congratulations, Daniuk. Not sure if I'm saying that right. But yeah, it's always nice to see rookie first-gen players getting one overall.
All right. With the second pick overall, the Black Forest Brood select Mystic Toe Jam, Isaac Fuse, the wide receiver from Kansas City. So initially, this player, Mystic Toe Jam, was just completely left off our scouting sheet. So I kind of realized at the 11th hour, we realized, hey, wait a second, we should probably scout one of the most active users in Rookie Chat. And he shot him way up the board. He's an absolute class act, incredibly active, and we couldn't resist, adding another crazy piece to our offense. So Isaac Fuse, happy to have you on the Brood. All right, and I believe I am also speaking for the third overall pick. With the third overall pick, the Honolulu Hahalua have number Dixon Yamada, user DMAC 1200, cornerback. This is a match made in heaven. Standing in the pick for DMAC had our whole war room excited. The dude fits our entire team to a T. We can't wait to get him into our locker room as a member of our squad. Dixon Yamada will soon be known to many of our Honolulu greats, like Sal Ami and Ulik Mahanas.
Known by many as a Ultimate MVP. Don't look into that too much.
I mean, for that name alone.
That's true.
With the next pick, 4 overall in the Season 52 draft, the San Jose SaberCats select Zen Olsen, user Gucci Boy, cornerback. Obviously, I am not Eric and Russ, but like I said, I'll be reading for them. So these are straight from the horse's mouth. This is one of the most legendary scouting conversations I've had in a long time, in that he scouted himself. It was beautiful to witness. I do hope we're both in better health, and when we talk, though, he'll know what I mean when I say I hope things are solid with him now. In seriousness, Gucci has been a big presence in many league spaces already and has joined the Tijuana War Room as a scout. We're hoping he can bring that energy to San Jose, and to that point, he said, pack me in a grenade and chuck me in there. Gucci, consider the pin pulled.
Is that a poop joke?
I think it was.
I think it is.
That's great. Also, you should have said from the cat's mouth because it's Russ.
Oh, you don't love that quick.
Brother.
Man,
Anyway.
I blew that opportunity. I'll just keep going here. With the 5th pick in the Season 52 DSFL Draft, the Colorado Yeti select a trade. Colorado decided to trade back here, getting Arizona's first-round pick from New Orleans, as well as Austin's second-round pick from New Orleans. And obviously Nola here is getting Colorado's first-round pick. Darkus, I could talk about this just real quick. Nola, we decided, looking at the draft, we wanted to be as aggressive as we could. Plus, we had a lot of people on the board that we liked, so we wanted to try to get up as high as we can and appreciate Colorado's willingness to move around. And so, with this pick, the 5th pick in the draft, the New Orleans second line select Count Stevem, wide receiver, user Baz. What can I not say about Baz? We are beyond excited to be able to bring him back. He's a NOLA legend, GM predecessor, guy that taught me personally everything I know about the team and the league. So really excited that we were able to move up, get him back, and get our wide receiver of the future there. Welcome back to the parade line. Oh, I'm supposed to say he's also a reach.
What can you not say about Baz? That he smells good. Am I right, gamers?
Correct.
Dab. Don't tie me out in rookie chat, please, Baz.
All right.
Oh, right. It's my turn.
So you.
Wow.
With the 6th pick in the ISFL Draft, the Osaka Gaiju select to trade.
Now, let me just preface that this screen is actually incorrect.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Osaka did
was
in
gonna
fact
say.
trade pick 7 in a round 2 in the S54 draft, but it was actually with San Jose, not Black Forest. So it is actually San Jose picks, and it's San Jose that is on the clock.
You sure I can't get the pick anyways?
No.
Yeah,
I
I'm
think
sure,
that all gives us
because this
permission
draft has
to
already
go
taken place.
Ping Infinite in Rookie
Oh.
Chat and laugh at Bird. So,
I
please
will
go do that.
very
And
briefly
he will
to
now
talk
hate
about
me.
this. To talk about
We're
this
so
trade.
mean.
Russ asked us if we wanted to go back one pick for a second, and we had more than one person we liked. So, sure.
Yeah,
Of course, I'm going to take a free second. That's a no-brainer.
It's just free value. Honestly,
It's free real estate.
don't
Everyone
really
post
know-
that GIF in game day chat.
I'm sure San Jose probably have this one guy they very much wanted, and only one guy, sure. But yeah, this is a no-brainer for Osaka.
I'm glad that you think so highly of me.
I always do.
All right. Well, if we're done just telling Cop how good of a GM he is with this pick. Pick 6 in the Season 52 draft, the San Jose SaberCats select Wilson, Godebert, user Bailey, running back. So I have some trade notes here if we want to attack those on. They wanted to move up one spot to guarantee their chance to draft Bailey, who would eventually play running back for us. Be a SaberCat again? I wish you would. Bailey is a legendary user with an incredible reputation as an even more legendary human, and drafting them has put us in Wonderland. Now we get to write the story of us as Bailey makes sparks fly on the gridiron. When San Jose hoists that Ultimus trophy in the coming seasons, we'll think back to December when we were able to make this timeless pick. Upon request, we should be able to get Bailey's helmet bejeweled vigilante shit.
Now I have a question for you, Triceracop.
What's up?
Was one of the people you were looking at here Bailey?
That would be a war room leak, so I cannot confirm nor deny.
If it's worth it, I had Osaka drafting Bailey in every single mock draft I made. So
it was a very worthwhile trade for San Jose to get such an amazing user.
Yeah. Nola also tried to trade this pick with Osaka for the express written consent to also draft Bailey. So Bailey was going to get picked here regardless.
So yeah, so very well played by San Jose to get their guy.
Yeah, sure. Darkness, I'll talk to you after and let you in on the dirty secrets and leak the war room. Anyway,
Oh my god.
with the 7th pick in the ISFL draft, the Osaka Kaiju select. That's right. Get ready to learn Kaiju-ese, buddy. We're taking
God.
Magical Leo Pleurodon. From one dino to another, we got to stick together. Osaka also, we have a great safety duo that are getting old and need to be replaced. And Hydrium we had such a great scout, such a great guy. So excited to bring him in, get him on our team, get to know him even better. Just a slam dunk of a pick. Now I got to go invite him because FF is in Japan.
Now he's checking out the stadium.
Yeah, he's on a stadium tour.
Oh.
Actually, quite a commitment to the bit, and I appreciate that about FF.
I mean, we got to check it out. Anyway.
With the 8th pick in the Season 52 draft, the New Orleans second line select Mako Shark, user Star Wars, defensive end out of Tijuana. We were delighted to have Star Wars available to us here. We had a few picks and a few holes that we needed to fill, and he notched all the things that we were looking for. He's the media king. He's everywhere. And what's a better story than bringing him into NOLA and helping him get into the Hall of Fame? So welcome to the parade line.
In a separate unrelated note, Moby has now has a new hole in his drywall. With the 9th overall pick, the Austin Copperheads select Scoober Burt, user LGM Forever, the defensive tackle. Moody had this to say about the pick. When I came to our pick, we noticed this top user still on the board, and board, spelled board as in uninteresting, became very simple on who to take. We had a great conversation with them and believe they are going to do well in Austin. I can almost guarantee you Incompetent wrote these notes.
is that Hoovian I hear?
That is Hoovian.
Whoa.
What?
I know, surprise. She's
She
in the
better be
other
getting
room
paid now.
listening.
There goes half a team on his pay.
AJ, are you doing Yellowknife?
I am doing Yellowknife. Sorry about that, guys. I was trying to pull up. Junie didn't put any of the DSFL teams or positions on his notes. So with that, Yellowknife with the 10th pick, Yellowknife will take defensive end Braxton East. Always on the hunt for another one for the defensive end factory. The Wraiths look way back in the league and grab a former Wraiths GM in Braxton East. He'll be coming north to play for a team that he should be familiar with. Always excited to get some key defensive pieces in the draft. Swagsloth was another popular pick in the war room, and we are excited that he fell to us. We're looking forward to get him in the locker room again and maybe give Homer, Thor, Dangerson, Sachiatos, Dad a break from trying to piece together a defense with bailing, wire, and duct tape. Jeez. All right. Junie, you really have a way with words.
I mean, let's be real. We're all GMs here. We all play Yellowknife. They are one of the hardest teams to test against. They are incredible.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's all Dangerson.
See, what I just do is I just make my strats untestable. They can't test against what I'm doing if I don't know what I'm doing.
Yo, that's so true, bestie.
All right. Who's picking now?
Number 11 is not me.
Nope. Number 11
Colorado.
is Colorado. So with the 11th pick in the Season 52 draft, Colorado selects a trade. And we actually have one of the GMs here. It's Gadget. Do you want to break this down from your perspective?
So as it turns out, having a cat on a football team isn't very conducive to winning games. As a result, we have kind of realized we need to move on from having a cat on our defensive line and potentially look at other prospects. On the real side, just doesn't fit our timeline. We've kind of got to look at a larger retool, and so this is just part of that.
And speaking for the
We do love
Colorado
having
side,
Death though.
Yeah,
so this is a
for
follow-up trade from pick 5, because they traded 5 for 11 and 23. So now pick 11 has become Orbiting Death, a pretty well-known, well-active user who fits the biggest need of high TP defensive line. He now is another 48 S48 player, which means Colorado now has 5 of the top 10 earners in that class. So it's
God damn it,
perfect,
Donut.
perfect timeline for
Ah,
Colorado,
yeah.
where we pretty much only have, I think, one player regressing this season, and like our youngest player is like a 46 or 47. So massive need filled by Colorado, and they still have essentially turned pick 5 into a max earner and a pick 23. So we were very happy with this.
Why weren't you reading for Colorado if you're the Shadow GM?
All
I'm in the
right.
shadow, I can't let people know.
In the darkness, am I right?
All right. Let's get
God.
this
Alrighty, guys.
the
And
Black Forest
moving
Brood
on.
select
Oop.
LGLAC Jimmy John Rushmore, the defensive end from Portland.
God,
This
what
is
what
low-key
a
a
pick.
zombie pick, but he's also a low-key goated defensive end. Jimmy John Rushmore takes the stage with a great drive for the lead, and LGLAC right behind it. We obviously have a lot of ties to Portland, with Jackie being former Portland GM, 8-Bit being a former Portland GM. So we just couldn't pass up a high quality guy like this, especially immediately after trading a defensive lineman. Let's just get that line stocked up again.
All right.
All right, and then my reading
It is I'm up next.
more.
And with pick number 12, the Baltimore Hawks select Hawk Toomey, cornerback, Norfolk, user Aneeks. We have a beautiful poem written by Swoosh. Aneeks is back. Oh, what a sight. Drafted by the Hawks. It's pure delight. Baltimore cheers. The crowd goes wild. Their favorite nut, their golden child. With swagger and style, he locks them down. The king of the corner. He's claimed his crown. Sticky fingers, lightning feet. Every route ends in defeat. Hawk Toomey on the field, ready to fly, picking off passes like pies in the sky. So here's to Aneeks, our gridiron star, chasing receivers near and far.
Just don't give them a rug as part of your contract.
Mm-hmm.
But thank you, AJ. I don't think anyone here could have said that better than you.
I do my best.
Do you?
Ah! Best over in Oco. We will one day.
Gadget,
Alright.
you've got Sarasota.
I do have the Sarasota Sailfish. I realized that I do actually have the notes in the 11th hour. The 13th overall pick. Sarasota Sailfish select. Ostov, Jack White with the Jason Kelsey render, the offensive lineman from London. They had this to say about the pick. Ostov was on our radar from the very beginning of the draft. A new face in the London Roar Room is the easiest way to get drafted by the Sarasota Sailfish. Ostov was a fun scout, and when they fell to 13, we knew they were going to store a human offensive lineman.
I find this pick offensive.
Oh.
Where's the line? I asked
This
you.
is a line in the sand moment. Pick 14 is the New York Silverbacks, and they have selected to not pick and trade. The pick 14 is going to NOLA, as well as the worst of the S54 second rounder. NOLA was...
Yep.
New York will get a first rounder in exchange in 2 seasons' time, as well as a bit of cap for this season coming. T-Money, you've got anything to say about this trade?
Yeah, I think what I said at the top of the draft, we decided we wanted to be aggressive here, just looking at the draft and how the next couple seasons were structured, and thought there was a guy here that we wanted to move up and take because they impressed us in scouting.
Yeah, you've essentially traded a first in 2 years' time for a first now, getting the worst of a second. So you might go down a few spots and 2 mil cap. So choosing to invest now than invest later.
Yep, and that season 54 pick is probably going to end up being myself as a GM pick, but that's for future discussion. So with 14th pick in the season 52 draft, the New Orleans second line select Crazy Tomato the second, user Crazy Tomato, running back out of Bondi Beach. Tomato was in my first ever class back in 44. He's awesome. Really happy that he's coming off an Ultimus win in New York. And literally, I've never seen our war room so aligned with pulling the trigger on somebody when we had the opportunity to move up and make this pick. So everybody's super stoked to be able to add Tomato to the team. Welcome to the parade line.
Tomato also breathing some really rarefied air of winning an Ultimus and Ultimini in the same season.
Yeah, it was really
On
impressive.
the same day, nonetheless. That's impressive.
Yeah, it's crazy. That never happens. They're never on the same day.
All right.
We're
And
now moving to
as
round two.
Yep, we are moving on to round 2, and Oko traded this pick to Baltimore last season. So Baltimore's going to be picking here at 15, and with the 15th overall pick, Baltimore selects the truest Russia linebacker Tijuana, user Trempale. Back to the Hawks comes Detruis Russia, a linebacker built like a bulldozer crusher. Once the GM, now the QB's foe. He's blitzing through the gaps like MVP snub Bazooka Joe. Off the field, he's a race car star. But now he's driving hits, not fast cars. Baltimore roars, our legends returned. With tackles and flair, his respect is earned. Detruis Russia is here, no need to adjust. Because when he hits, the offense combusts. Trempale's back with a smile so sly. Man, oh man, this pick is so fly. Straight fire swoosh. And also, side note, it's kind of bizarre that the top earner in this class, Benji Raga, has yet to be taken. But anyways, that's not for here, for
Crazy.
or there. I think we're on to pick 16.
All right, yeah, with pick 16, the Black Forest Brood select wide receiver Mo Love, user low key. With these, Berlin's kind of a low key team. We've had a very low key draft, taking 2 low key users this pick. But no, with we love Mo Love, great enthusiasm. And have you seen his graphics? I mean, come on. He's he's a premium yapper in Discord. He makes crazy good graphics. He's a second user with the name Low Key in it. Come on, easiest pick of our lives.
Yeah, it might be a low-key steal for you guys.
Oh,
Oh.
Darkness is getting in on it.
I should have thought about that.
Oh boy.
Holy hell. All right. I'm up because I'm Cape Town.
Mm-hmm.
So I got to put on my unicorn hone. All right. With the 17th pick in the ISFL draft, the Cape Town Crash select Blueberry Muffin, user Finsta, offensive lineman from the Minnesota Grey Ducks. Lord Cool Cats had this to say: reunited and it feels so good. The most average DSFL GM duo of all time is back together at last. Finsta and LCC, or more importantly their dogs, Ernest and Lego, are ready to stampede with the chubby unicorn gang. It's breakfast time, and Cape Town is serving blueberry muffins with pancakes. Yum, yum, yum.
That was beautiful.
I know.
Oh, shit.
Oh, I said a bad word.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Whoops. Sorry. I was
Fine,
too lax.
fine. Punishment
Oh,
draft.
you dickhead.
Jail. Oh,
It's not like darkness is here or anything like that. It'd be fine. With the 18th pick in the season 52 draft, San Jose selects Yarny Hjalmarsson, user ERK660, defensive tackle. And they had this to say. It's really long. GM pick, reach, total bust from Scotland.
Yeah, I think that sums everything up.
Yeah.
couldn't have said it better myself.
That render is clean, though. I know that's... Who is that? That's... I don't know. The full white looks really nice, though. So whoever did that one, shout out.
Yeah,
Kaya made
white
that
guy,
one.
white jersey, white pants. It's
No.
crazy.
Stop.
Some white on his gloves.
Oh.
He's also playing against a white team somehow. Also,
Pick 19.
Somehow they're both away.
Oh, I'm next again. Oh, shoot. I forgot here. Pick number 19, Colorado Yeti select Baron von Froggington, user iStegosaurus, offensive line. And they had to say here about Stag. GM pick, Willie still says I'm a reach, and he's probably right.
Not probably, just is.
That's really true.
Willie Twoo.
God,
That's a
I couldn't love you more if I tried.
Get this guy out of here. Can we find a new host?
Alrighty. With the 20th pick of the ISFL draft, the Osaka Kaiju select. Get ready to learn Kaijuese, buddy. Lee Rushmore user Hortle from the Norfolk Seawolves. Norstink aside, we were really impressed with Hortle during scouting. Dude was in like the middle of a cross-country move and made the time for a conversation, which I really appreciate. And, a lot of flexibility here. May not be a running back for long, but we'll figure that out. Outside of this, so stoked to have you. We're real excited to bring you in, get you playing, get you ready. Welcome to the land of the rising sun.
Well, that was so aggressive. Say it again.
I thought that was New Orleans.
No, that's the
Yeah,
house.
that's the house of the rising sun.
Well,
Bozo.
why isn't the House of the Rising Sun in the Land of the Rising Sun?
You never heard of a vacation home?
Well, that doesn't make any sense. If it was a vacation home, it'd be in the Land of the Rising Sun now, wouldn't it?
It's just there.
listen here. You and your European team just
Let's
can't even
move on.
comprehend this.
Pick 21.
With the 21st pick in the season 52 ISFL draft, the San Jose SaberCats select tackle merchant, user CK Royal 92, safety. Who could have seen this coming? Shadow GM peak, reach, total bust, not from Scotland.
Get him out of here. Get him out of here.
That's all I got. That's all San Jose has written for me.
Don't need many words for someone with that much aura.
It's
You
true.
feeling like
Someone who's been here for 6 years. That's it's hard to narrow that down into a few sentences.
I'm feeling like a Jedi with this next pick.
Oh, it's me. Right, I'm Arizona. Thanks, Darkness.
Yeah.
With the 22nd pick of the ISFL draft, the Arizona Outlaws select. Can I find Darkness's DM? I can. Benji Raga, user Saba Donut Man. It is impossible. It is crazy that he fell this far. But here we are, and they had this to say. Welcome to the next era of the Outlaws. We are no longer the Arizona Outlaws. We are now the Sabazona Outlaws. We're very excited to welcome back an old legend who will hopefully not flake out like his favorite NFL player, Josh Downs. And I just want to say, let's not have any personal attacks on Arizona or Ziegel here, all right? Let's just be happy that Benji is going to the land of champions somehow.
Wait. Just to be clear, can I still attack Bamford?
Absolutely.
Of course.
Yeah, he only said Ziegel. Yeah, he only said Ziegel. Everything about this last pick is beautiful, by the way. So shout out AJ and Cop and Gadget and everybody. Anyways,
Still have the
moving
draft,
on to
to be
pick
honest.
23.
I'm gonna get an angry DM about it. I'm sure.
Pick 23 here. We have Colorado back on the clock. And with their pick, they're selecting fairly smart user Pib, offensive lineman. And they had this to say about the pick. At this point in the draft, Pib still being available was criminal. Another user whose track record is great in the league and at his position of need for any contending team. Pib's also just a fantastic user with a great history in the league. Very glad we were able to snag them this late.
Short,
Congrats,
simple,
Beb.
and to the point.
Shout out Pip.
Yeah,
Right.
Colorado,
And
we have a bustling team, and O-line was pretty much one of the other small positions of need. So it
Yep.
fits perfectly for us.
all right. And with pick number 24, Yellowknife selects a trade. Yep. And get trading with the Orange County Otters.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Yeah. So we had to, for those who don't know how GM picks work, you have to use your highest pick in the second round. And pick number 26, we had two users that we really liked. So being up here guarantees that we were going to get one of the two. So that was kind of our logic behind it. And then Yellowknife needed to bolster their O-line, so it was definitely mutually beneficial. And with the 24th overall pick, the Orange County Otters select Mr. 13, wide receiver, Portland. And I have in my notes, horrendous reach, terrible, absolutely atrocious. Who let Uptown Core do this? I wholeheartedly blame Cord.
Reach.
Disgusting reach.
This is a Jay Reed This is a Jay Reed angle, I think. This is actually his doing.
AJ, are you a linebacker or a wide receiver on this player?
I swapped to wide receiver.
Okay.
Because
Because that's
Wow,
what
you've
my
never played
scouting
one of those
said.
before.
Come on,
Like,
make an
surely
O-lineman
the
like
scouting
that for us.
sheet using Lemon's code isn't wrong. So
I've definitely not stolen AJ's DSFL wide receiver build because it's really good.
it's very good.
I have.
Shout out
I'm just
Chopper.
not using the field I have him.
Chopper's goaded.
Chopper's good.
Chopper was my Dynasty Fantasy GOAT last season.
Who has Arizona again?
I do.
Cop does.
Oh,
I guess we're moving. All
I
right.
only asked because I have to go to bed at some point.
Yeah, sure. With the 25th pick, the Arizona Outlaws select Brady Sunkisser, user McGritty10. They had this to say: Gritty fills an extremely large need for us of someone under 30 years old to balance all of the grandpas we have. We're excited to welcome him to the team and to learn more about his crazy life.
Happy, congrats on the wedding, Gritty.
Hope you got an even
Congrats,
better
Gritty.
fridge out of
Make sure to stream
Do
to
they
the
get-
SFL so we can make money off of
it.
it. You pay us enough, we'll have hosting. We'll host it for you.
All
Give you a
right.
live stream so you can permanently remember it.
Okay. And with the 26th overall selection, the Orange County Otters pick. The Orange County Otters select DeMar Harris, safety, Minnesota, user Breeze. There's nothing quite as nice in the OC as an ocean breeze, and with that in mind, we had to make moves to ensure that we made Breeze an Otter. As someone who had been in the top 5 in multiple mock drafts, I knew that this would be the steal of the draft. The only downside is the member who recruited Breeze is stinky. He is a certain little rat, but we will teach him the Oko way as he helps us push and win it all.
All
What is
right.
the Oko way?
Losing.
Crimes.
Jesus Christ.
Thank you, guys. Your support
right.
is never ending.
I didn't pile on. I just reacted to Gadget saying that so quickly.
All right. With the 27th pick in the ISFL draft, the Sarasota Sailfish select Brick Pudding, the defensive tackle, Franck. All right, and I'm going to need some group participation here. Everyone say the draft notes with me. 5, 4,
You
3,
started from 5?
2, 1.
Reach.
You started from 5?
Right, get it. But because there's a T-sig, you know. If by the time I would have been saying 1, you guys would have been going already.
I want to circle back though.
Not that
Can I just
high.
remember Gadget's comment about Oko being the losing team? He GM's the only team that hasn't won an Ultimus.
Oh God.
Anyway,
Right.
pick
Oh no,
28.
I am
Pick
to be
28.
complete, to be just so
BFB,
everyone's
what, 2
aware.
overall?
I by far have the lowest winning percentage out of all of the GMs here, and possibly in the league.
But hey, that blind confidence really does it for you, buddy.
Yeah, exactly. This year's our season. This season's our season.
Sure, bud.
Yep. All right. Anyways, moving on to pick 28, which was very popular from what I heard from quite a few people. With pick 28, New Orleans is back in the clock, and they select Brian Schwabel, user CP Trella, running back out of Portland. This was another pick that I think we had like 4 people in the room say, "Oh my God, I love Trella." From SHL or from other places. I think Sloth posted a few links from SHL, which all gave us a good crack. Anyways, all that to say, we're super stoked that Trella was here. Didn't think they would be. We had another running back. Nola loves the running backs, and now we've got a nice farm's worth of them. So really happy. Welcome to the parade line.
Is that the unit of measure for running backs? A farm's worth?
I couldn't think of the right word, but
It's a
yeah,
stable, isn't it?
God, thank you. Yeah, that's what I was trying to say. But Farmsworth, it's wordier, you know.
Hey, man, don't look the word north in the mouth.
Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Anyway, Yellowknife.
Yellowknife. Let's do it. Pick number 29. With pick number 29, the Yellowknife Wraiths select Shakir Hodges Allen, wide receiver.
God, another steal.
User son of Carr from Minnesota Grey Ducks. All right, I have also been requested to read this in a spooky voice. Shakir had a monster season in the DSFL, so I don't actually know or understand how football works stats-wise. I am Junie, so I'm going to believe my team. I'm told he could be offensive rookie of the year. Gotta love players who the sim loves, so we get that luck. Hella rubs off on us, and he will be key young player moving forward with the Rates. P.S. Please make Junie sound smart and read no. All right. Pick number 30. Here we go. And with pick number 30, with pick number 30, Baltimore Hawks select George McMaster, cornerback, Bondi Beach Buccaneers. User A's too sleepy. 3rd round came, and the Hawks got sneaky. They drafted McMaster. A's too sleepy. Don't let the name fool you. He's fast and sly. He'll pick off a pass in a blink of an eye. Quarterbacks test him, a rookie mistake. He's snatching up passes like they're free cake. Sleepy, please. He's sharp as a knife. Shutting down plays and disrupting your life. I steal for the Hawks, a corner so mean, locking down routes like a defensive machine. Baltimore's buzzing, they're gambling paid. With McMaster still, big plays will be made.
What DSFL team did those 5-minute poems that one draft?
Dallas.
That was Dallas.
AJ
Damn it,
started getting a
Jared.
flow with it, though. It's kind of spicy.
He was magical.
Yeah, he's got the cadence down. Yeah, the cadence is there, and it's nice.
All right. I think I'm going back to back here with Cape Town. All right, so pick 31 in the ISFL draft. We have McGriddle Lover, player Max Ralph out of the Norfolk Seawolves. They had this to say: Cape Town's breakfast pursuit continues. First muffins and now McGriddles. We couldn't be more excited to bring on such a great user. Not only are they cool to hang out with, but they fill a positional need and slot perfectly into our reload window. We are psyched to have them. Welcome to the team, McGriddle Lover. And now, for a much more serious pick, if you would hit the slide. They said it couldn't be done. Cape Town finally drafted a kicker. The prophecy has been fulfilled. The seventh seal broken. Can you hear it? Echoes upon the mountain skies. The world wakes, and it should feel afraid. For the rhinos are coming. Welcome to the team, Dante Escobar, user the Elastic Bandit kicker from the Tijuana Luchadors.
Thank you for that, Sacro.
I choose to believe that they didn't send you notes and you made that up.
They did send notes, but Psycho asked me to put that Triceratops stank on it, so I had to oblige.
That makes sense. That's fair.
Yeah.
I don't know how I'll follow that up, but I'll give it a try. With the 33rd pick in the Season 52 draft, Colorado Yeti select a trade. Colorado, obviously, getting all those offensive linemen, kind of filled those needs that they had. And so now they get some cap. So now they put themselves in a great spot. And I know San Jose have been trading up or been trying to trade up for a very specific player. And so they finally are able to move into position here to get that.
Yeah. Cap for 54 because that's when a lot of the Colorado players are going to be on 4 mil, 5 mil contracts, max peaking, so every bit's going to help. And yeah, so who did San Jose
agreed.
get their hands on?
So San Jose now, with the 33rd pick in the Season 52 draft, is going to take Lin Shuyan, user Butter Icarus, running back. Well, we didn't have an extensive scouting chat. Meg has told us a good bit about Icarus, and we're more than happy to bring them both together in San Jose. One of her goals is to use the league and her character to help her learn about football, and more than happy to help her in that endeavor. She's also a talented artist that has already done some incredible work for Meg's player, Kane Saruda, and we can't wait to see what she can cook up with her new green and gold color palette.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Land of the rising sun again.
With the 34th pick in the ISFL draft, the Osaka Kaiju select. That's right. Get ready to learn Kaijuese, buddy. We take Bamba Jammin', user Flaming Metal from the Kansas City Coyotes. And I'm going to say this with all sincerity. I really resonated with Flaming during our scouting. Reminded me a lot of myself. Not the biggest server guy, just because it is a very intimidating space when you're new. Working on some awesome sounding media. Very excited to see it when it drops. Linebacker was a position of need for us, and we thought this was an absolute steal this late in the draft. We were so happy to get it.
Do you get pushed to talk, Triceratops?
I do.
Neat.
Otherwise, you just hear him rambling for an hour and a half.
I feel like, oh, God, T-Money's talking again. Sorry, am I supposed to talk?
With pick 35 in the Season 52 draft, the New Orleans second line select David Cup, user D-Junk, linebacker out of Minnesota. Well, we haven't been able to connect. We were super pumped to be able to grab them here. We talked with everybody from Minnesota, and they all love Junk, what he brings to the locker room, what he's been able to do with his player. And we're happy to get another linebacker to help restock on defense. So welcome to the parade line. And we have back-to-back picks here. So then with the 36th pick, NOLA selects just in time, user McScooty, cornerback out of Norfolk. This was definitely a pick I was excited about. Anytime we get a chance to bring in somebody from Norfolk, getting to see all of their activity and see them be invested in the team It was a no-brainer at this point in the draft. So again, very excited. Worm was happy as well. Welcome to the parade line.
All right, with the 37th overall pick, the Austin Copperheads select the safety Grim Reaper. Username Grim Reaper with a whole bunch of symbols and letters I really cannot pronounce. I think it's like a Grim Reaper 3 Reaper. Nearing the end of the
Try it
draft,
again.
it was hard.
Do it again.
Grim Reaper.
Correct.
Nearing the end of the draft, it was getting harder to decide who to pick. Then the Reaper showed up. It was at this point the fate of Austin was left in the Reaper's hands. I'm sorry for botching that like 20 times if you're still around.
All right. And next up, we have the Orange County Otters, and Oko will be selecting Starchy Chaff, Dan Bockel, wide receiver, Dallas, user Starchy Chaff. Oko is excited to bring in more elite receiver talent as the man rocking the LB3 profile pick makes his way to SoCo to further establish Waldo as the best gunslinging QB in the league. We're so excited to have you. Cannot wait to see what you can do at NoCo. That is one hell of a render.
I was going to comment on that.
I didn't even realize.
All right. With the 39th and penultimate pick of the ISFL draft, the Arizona Outlaws select Teddy Bradshaw, user Teddy Bradshaw. Arizona had this to say: after Puddles O'Duck's game-losing fumble in the conference championship and his horrid season, it was clearly necessary to bring in some QB competition. Maybe Puddles was our Bledsoe all along. It's a damning indictment of Puddles, if we're being honest.
It is. It really is.
What do you think Teddy Bradshaw was doing at a Dolphins game?
Tearing it up.
Correct.
Oh.
All right. And with the final pick in the draft, the Orange County Otters select user Texas, running back KCC. Pardon me, Caleb Manning is the player name. My bad. Everything is bigger in Texas, so why not pick up running back to pair with our big red at running back and create the coolest tandem the ISFL will ever see. Hopefully this user comes back to the league and runs over all of our opponents' defenses with their big attitude and big strength. We cannot wait to have you back, Texas. We'd love to have you.
Do you know
What's
Do you know
up?
what college Caleb Manning or Texas went to? Did you know if he went somewhere in the Big Ten?
I do not actually off the top of my head. I can check the reforms real quick. Is this a Rutgers player by chance?
No, I don't know. But that's
I
why
wonder if they went to
asking.
Texas.
Oh.
Also, shouts to Diglis. He asked for it first. I think he's got like very exciting DSFL draft coming up.
Shout out to Diglis.
I'm always saying it.
Shout out.
College was Ole Miss.
That is surprising.
That's
Yeah, okay.
Of
I
all the
wasn't
choices
gonna guess.
for
Yeah,
user
okay.
Texas to pick,
So yeah, that was definitely a unique one.
That
That wraps it up.
Mm-hmm. Thank you,
0 players from
everyone.
Rutgers this draft. Bad draft.
Yep. 0 people to New York as well. But yeah, I want to thank everyone, especially the host, for joining. We'll see you next week for awards and DSFL draft. It is also Christmas and the New Year, so I hope everyone enjoys their holidays or break and whatever plans they have. I am working every day, so that's not fun.
stay safe, be merry.
Stay safe, be nice to each other in real life and in the league.
Oh, I can't promise that one, Chief.
Yeah, I already owe AJ an apology.
Hello.
But yeah, just keep an eye out. There'll probably be some announcements and stuff around the league soon enough. And yeah.
Oh God, is that the punishment thread?
Oh,
Just
I do love
Uh-oh.
me a good punishment thread.
Chris
He's
was
already
doing the draft.
writing it up. That's what he's
Ooh.
been doing. That's why he went quiet after that.
thank you
Oh, no.
and goodbye.